This morning we have a special story ahead of this Father's Day. First Sergeant Michael Mabry has trained thousands of paratroopers for the Army's 82nd Airborne Division. Now he's jumping from aircraft with his son, Private Will Mabry. The 18-year-old is being deployed to take part in training exercises with Allied forces. It's rare for a father and son to serve in the same Army brigade, let alone the same battalion. We are honored to have them share this unusual experience with us.
Good to see you. How are you? What's healthy today?
Why'd you join the Army? I mean, I know the story, but none of America knows, so.
Well, I was teaching martial arts full-time. We had our own house, and then 9/11 happened. I'll never forget, that was on a Tuesday, and I went to the recruiter that same Friday, and so I said I wanted to be airborne and be at Fort Bragg, and they said, come on in.
How did it feel whenever you had to go and we had to stay?
That was tough. The saying goodbye was the hard part. But staying focused on the mission and getting through each day at a time, that was my rock. And knowing you guys were here when I came back.
It didn't really hit me as hard because I wasn't really aware of what was going on. It was kind of normal in a way, but I mean, it still was rough saying goodbye. How was it like going over the first time?
Well, each deployment is different. I've been to Iraq twice. I've been to Afghanistan. Obviously, what we do is dangerous, but getting to do our technical skills in a combat area, not a whole lot of people can say they do that.
Hey.
What?
Say airborne, Dad.
Airborne!
Dad.
Dad!
You're getting ready to go to Europe for a training exercise. Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm nervous though. Never been out of the country, so it'll be fun though. Great training.
You focus on what you have to do in your job, but
do what I'm told, get paid.
Do what you're told. Yeah, do what you're told. What was it like for you growing up around Fort Bragg and the paratroopers?
I feel like I grew up with a paratrooper mentality, just that mentality of go, go, go. And sometimes when you take me into work, I see people in uniform, and it gave me more of a realization of what you did and how important it is to have a military.
So, all of my deployments and time gone, did that not have an impact on your decision?
If anything, it motivated me more because it made me want to go. It made me want to go fight.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Airborne, airborne, every day, every day.
I got to celebrate your first jump with you, which is awesome for me. What was it like to jump with your dad out of an airplane?
It's a crazy experience, and like I never thought I'd ever do it until it actually happened. So it's cool having you right behind me.
So for me, highlight of my career, I got to do the Jump Master personal inspection on your parachute. Here's my only son, and I'm getting to inspect your equipment to make sure you're gonna have a safe exit. And we're sitting on the aircraft, and as we're flying, I see this young grown man in a parachute harness sitting next to me. But in my mind, I saw my 5-year-old little buddy. So a lot of emotion.
How was airborne school different from my experience?
Well, I came in a little older. I was already 28, so mentally I was more mature. You're in better shape than I am. You're a football star here in high school, and you ran track. How did your athletics in high school help you with your training going in the Army?
I felt like I was mentally ready for a challenge.
Just like I told you in sports, do your best and have fun.
Have fun.
I want you to be successful. I've been very successful in my career. I'm here if you want me to help you. I've told you this before. I want to be your dad first, not your NCO. But if you want help, you ask for it, and I'll absolutely help you be successful in your career. I'm here for you.
Appreciate it.
I love you.
Love you too.
Oh, wow, is that great?
MG.
I love it.
Oh, I do. But the thought of him packing the parachute, as you said,
inspecting
the
it,
moment.
yes.
Packing your child's parachute before you both leap out of a plane.
Imagine if something happened, and just that Star Trek scene where Captain Kirk goes after Sulu and he
we're back to Star Trek.
Back to Star Trek. But such a lovely piece.
It is, I love that they were clearly talking about some of this stuff for the first time, which
Yes,
is really
absolutely.
interesting. Which is really interesting. Sometimes you don't know what your son is thinking when you go off to work.
And as a son, you don't realize that dad is still seeing you as that 5-year-old.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
I love you. I'm sorry. So beautiful.
All right. Thanks to First Sergeant Michael Mabry and Private Will Mabry and all of the soldiers serving at Fort Bragg who welcomed us into their dining room.